think I'm about to hit the right one. I did, but that was not a fade. Why did it abruptly switch? Should have been a fade. Yeah. Not sure why it wasn't. I thought this was a different album, but anyway, what's up? What's up? Like I said, I have good news and I have bad news. Bad news first. Actually, I should be able to bring it up. I'll have to do, not that. Not that. I'm opening Orca Slicer, so I can bring that in here in a second. Actually, that didn't work last time. What I had to do was display. Yep. I'll make it the full screen. Just new project. Device. As you can see, this is not good. Not good. I actually gotta go stop that. I should be able to stop it from here. Yep. This filament just isn't cutting it. Because, let's see, iPhone should be able to just quickly connect. I should probably get a better mount, or just something that's a lot easier to. Ooh, I know which mount. Or did I use both? I used both. I need to get a third at some point. There we go. Gonna drop. There we go. So. Let's see. Can we zoom in? Double photo. I wish you could just manually zoom. Oh, can you? Oh shit, you can. Alright, I'm still learning this one, alright? As you can see, things have not been going great here. I didn't bring up that camera on stream, did I? I didn't. I'm so sorry, my dumbass. Let me see, display capture down, bring this up, because I gotta bring up chat over here too before I forget. It should be live on both. Yep, there we go, there we go, there we go. And why did that chat box go away? Did it? Alright. I have that up in there. You can see that there. Oh, hitting an event feed makes that go. Okay, didn't know that. Should be able to bring iPhone in. How come you say you're running in the background and then you're not? There we go. Why do you do this to me? Pin you to taskbar. Move you over here. Alright, now let's see why the iPhone didn't connect. Probably just have to close it, open it back up. Watch it be that it's on a different Wi-Fi. It is. I knew it. Alright, that should... Yep, there we go. That fixed it. Should be able to get this closer. So, what I was trying to say, I'll probably change the music here again. I don't know, I guess it's just this filament is not great. I don't know. I'm not a fan of how it breaks so easily. I gotta figure out why. Maybe I'm printing it too high. I don't know. No, because I know what I saw earlier. Obviously, it's not about it sticking to the plate. It's sticking. You saw this was actually kind of hard to... This was kind of hard to peel off of there. You can see how thin that bottom is. It's crazy. That was kind of satisfying to hear. On the way it like... Alright. Anyway. Into the scrap. So, I imagine, yep, there's already a lot of tension right there. I don't know what happened here. Alright. That's what it seems like is happening, because every time it gets to that length, it stops. Alright. It's not even focused now. I should be able to... where's autofocus? Alright. So I'm going to hold it right here in the meantime. Put this glass over here. Alright, disengage that. Should be able to... Alright, well, that wasn't supposed to come off. Looks like that should seat right back in, and it did. Very good, very good. That could have been very bad. Honestly, it could have. But alas, it was not. This part kind of sucks, but now I'm gonna rewind it with some tension there. Alright. So what I think happened is, at some point, the end went under another go around the spool, or a loop around the spool. Damn, that been kind of hard. Alright, made it past the difficult point. Just making it out through the other end of the tube. Well, just about. Come on. Should be enough. Come on. Yes, there we are. Now we gotta feed some back through without breaking it. Can't believe I pulled that lock out. I'm glad that pulled through as cleanly as it did. Because sometimes it just doesn't go that way. Dang. The good thing is, the container keeps it relatively dry. Engaged the gears again. Putting the cover back on. Making sure the vents are open because it's PLA. Just ran through my mind. Hit it one last time with glue. Because obviously that part is working. This is the final attempt with this filament. We'll see how it goes. But with that, we actually get to move on to the other one. I actually could have a decent camera angle if I had thought about this earlier, but I didn't. That actually isn't a bad angle there either. Dang. Maybe in general from this, okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I will say, it is pretty hot right now. Switch. No, not the ultra wide. No. The telephoto. Now, for this, a couple things are gonna happen. I'm gonna go get my iPad so I can leave chat on, because otherwise I don't have a way to see it right now. Dang it. It made chat go away again. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I will end up mounting that. Okay, a step further out this way. Because it looks otherwise like I'm not doing anything. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a wall-mounted solution, because if not, the camera's gonna be shaking anytime I accidentally bump into it. Probably should have charged my phone first. But I guess before that, do the ultra wide view real quick, because I had to take off the watch, make sure it doesn't get covered in resin, and I gotta put some gloves on. Yeah, a wall-mounted solution would not have been bad for this. Just wish I could get a better view. Actually, all you really need to see. Well, that didn't work out. If I did it a little lower, you could maybe see the other printer. Anyway. Now we put on the mask. So I'm gonna sound different. I don't know exactly what it's gonna sound like. But. Alright, so the reason I'm wearing the mask is because resin releases toxic fumes. And it's also toxic to the touch. I didn't fully think this part through. If I'm honest, I never really think this part through. I need to figure out a better way to have clear space to work over here. And to store projects, because I'd rather use this drawer set for tools. And I need a better way to organize these. Maybe just like studs coming out of the wall. Yeah. Alright. So with that uncovered, these supports can go in here. At some point, I'm gonna have plenty of scrap PLA for other projects. Like I've seen people do projects where they melt the plastic in the oven and like a metal casting thing. And did I not clean that either? Like honestly, I just needed to get another project started so I could start being productive. And there's a certain kind of like pressure I enjoy from streaming. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna need the alcohol. These are trash. This Umbreon doesn't look badass. Before I do too much touching the resin there. Alright. First, I guess I should telephoto. Alright. I should be able to frame. This weekend I organized these spools, alright? There we go. Is it this direction? No. Let me just face it the direction I normally do, because It'll just make it easier on me. Now that I got the spatula in, let's go. You might be able to hear that shit sticks on there very, very well, as it should. Oh, good news, bad news. I gotta go wash my hands, change the gloves. Yeah, I might have scratched this shit out of my plate. Anyway, alright. Let's break these off while we're at it. Hopefully you can see. I even saw another light up here because they could just be better lit if I'm being honest. Even if, ooh, I might, okay, I have an idea. These broke off rather nicely. Look at that. Minimum filling, probably. Alright. I'm gonna let this resin drip out. Posing on something like this on here. That way he's held up. And I feel super dumb for that one. Normally I double glove, but I was just in a rush. But at least the blade didn't get my hand or anything. Alright. Yeah, I dropped something. I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna bring you in close to Umbreon in the meantime while I wash my hands. It definitely looks better from this angle. Sphere still comes in. Yes, it does. It actually comes in looking pretty good. Overlay. Okay. So, Umbreon needs to drain. I need to clean up over here a bit. While I do that, let's talk about some of these projects I have in mind for October, since tomorrow's October already. The first week, which is this week, is to do Umbreon, kind of because of the moon photo. And originally I was going to do a more Halloween themed Umbreon. Then this other one caught my eye, and so I decided that's the one we're going to do. Now, the other one might have actually been easier because I would have just done the whole thing in resin. And I would have already been done. I probably could have printed the broom and the little hat, because I think the hat printed as part of it. There we go. Squeezed it in, but it worked. Let me put this away. So over here, I just put Sanji's lighter on the shelf. This shelf is a variety of things. This specific part was my favorite. 2 Luffy's I printed, Spider-Gwen, Gohan, Adult Gohan, Deep Spacesuit Iron Man from Iron Man 3. I really thought that suit was dope. The Blue Beetleborg, Miles Morales from Across the Spider-Verse, Peter Parker from Marvel's Spider-Man PS4, Venom. I think this is just a comic Venom. But I got it through Ernie. A bunch of these other figures I actually got through Ernie. Maybe not all the ones up here. I know definitely the... What was the name of that Thor movie? Oh my god, I can't remember. Ragnarok Hulk up there. I definitely got from him. I got Carnage. I know I got that Venom. This Broly I got from New. This Pacific Rim Gypsy Danger I got, damn, a while back. Probably 2014, 2015, whenever the movie came out. But this Kaiju number 8 that this camera over here is blocking. Let me see. I don't have a way to pop up that camera, or do I? Let's see. Where should we do this one? Dusk. Elgato. So we have the phone. Is it Osmo Pocket 3? No. It's the face cam ended up being face cam again? No way. Bro. I lost myself in all the renaming everything. I should have done. What's... Alright. No, I named it correctly, right? HD60 Pro. Why is it not it? What? studio before I did that, so I wasn't just willy-nilly changing between things. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Wait, what? Properties. Change this here to dang it. Why is that camera not working? Oh my god. Why is that so? Okay. Not sure why that's not working. Should have figured it out before stream. But anyway. This is Kaiden 3D's Kaiju number 8 Kafka. Kaiju number 8 has been really cool to see grow from the very first chapter. I don't get to be snobby about that too often because I am relatively new to manga. Like, I wasn't there for the start of My Hero. I wasn't there for the start of JJK. I've read it to the end. That Demon Slayer, I think I started reading while they were finishing Megan Train arc. Yeah, I think that's where I was. And I read it to the end, and I have my opinions about the end, but it is what it is. I'm not concerned with fighting over that. That thing is so even that it kinda spun on the surface of this. Hopefully my idea for this worked. I could probably get it much closer now that I think about it. So this is why I've jumped so many topics now that I think about it. My bad. Actually, it'd make more sense to drop it to a more proper height. Bring it closer, go wider, right? Maybe not wider per se. Definitely, look at that. But if we want to actually look at more of the detail that's there, we can bump that ISO up a good bit. I mean, even at 800 ISO, that is not looking bad. And like, to me, it's insane to be able to say, I 3D printed this in this office. That's pretty cool, right? At least I think it is. I do need to be much more efficient with how I move things in here. I think I had it at 18. I should just correctly focus. Anyway, let's move you out the way. Alright, cool. Now let's bring up iPhone. Nope. Where did I read? Wait. No. This table scene. Wait, does this one not have my mic either? What the heck? No, my audio is all messed up. What? I'm so confused. Properties. What the heck? Why can I not see this in the audio mixer? I hit unhide all and nothing. Oh my god. What the heck? Why is this way? So two things. All covered in one. I'm a huge dummy. I messed up. And nothing I said for the last probably 15-30 minutes has mattered. For two reasons. I didn't realize I didn't have this folder copied into the table scene. So now it has that. It should be the only audio there, yeah? Well, actually now, if we change over, it has that. But for some reason, it also has this Osmo Pocket one. But, you know, classic Jose stream, classic Jose stream. Alright, so the streamer bot. Hey, where's AVX? Bruh. What now? Did I accidentally? No? Is it because I'm in this one? No? What the heck? Why do I not see it? So, hide that. Hide that. And I don't see AVX over here. What? Why does it pop in and go away? What the fuck? Alright, now it's not showing up over here. Why? Why is it doing this? Okay, that's connected over there. Bruh. Yeah, I need to adjust the color settings over there. I'm not entirely sure what is going on here. I guess I could do it this way. Alright, you should be able to hear me there now, at least. I'm gonna have to do it this way, darn. Not a huge fan of this. But, let me see what it sounds like. Okay, it's not terrible. Actually, I don't mind monitoring it like this. That does really suck though. Why? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it that way. Now I'm made sure it's there. Yeah, it's out on both. Now it's showing on both. What? Bruh. What? Okay. Anyway, got this separated now like this. It's alright. Nope. But I didn't mind monitoring that. It wasn't too bad. As long as I kind of hear myself, I think that's fine. Alright. It's not too distracting there. Alright. Let's check out that was the whole reason I did this, because I was gonna jump to main scene, copy display capture, because I already added the angle and everything, and it'll just fall nicely into table scene. Just paste. Turn that off. Bring this further down. I think. There we go. So far, it's made it much further this time. I feel so dumb. I brought it up bigger there so I could just point to it. This has been a day. Figuring out audio is always a headache. At least no one was here to see it, hopefully. Oh, man. Didn't cut that out too great, but yeah. A little catch up for those who might have not been here, or because I don't remember how long the audio hasn't worked. We're doing a 4th attempt on the moon. So far, I think this is the furthest it's made it. I don't remember how long it said. I think it was like 6 hours, because Umbreon was 9. But that Umbreon actually came out pretty huge. Because, let's see, let's make that go away. Nope, not what I meant to make go away. YouTube pop-out shouldn't be up. Display capture gone. So this Umbreon is actually pretty big. I should be able to switch this to the regular. Like, it's a decently big Umbreon. My head is kind of phasing through it. Whatever. It's because I totally forgot I had done this. I think it was like 400. Yeah. Because if not, I'm way too overlit. There we go. That looks much better. My hair still kind of phases through, but that's fun. But yeah, this Umbreon is going to sit right on the moon because no, having it in studio mode messes me up too in a completely different way. Where's this picture? Umbreon picture. Copy. Paste. Yay. Bring down Umbreon. Should have. Oh, I guess it didn't copy the transition. Slide. Opposite. There we go. So, boom. I forgot to do the slide in transition. Wait. Nope, that is correct. So now, boom, boom. That's what all my stuff is supposed to have set up, but guess who didn't do it correctly? So, here comes another fun part. I actually gotta wash this in the yellow thing right here. It's a wash and cure station. And it came with a tank for alcohol. I gotta put gloves on again. Because all this is touching resin. But before I do that, let me show you how this one's progressing. Heck yeah. You can really start to see the texture of the moon. That's what I was saying. I think this PLA would be good. There we go. Kind of need it out the way. I want to actually get to show y'all some projects that are currently sitting there. I think I mentioned before I'm working on a Yuji Itadori. Yeah, let me see. I had left my other phone over here. Now that I think of it, I could do this too. Now I could do the ultra wide. Boom. Yeah, there we go. I'll have it locked there. Alright, so before I do anything else, I gotta clean this plate off. And the problem there is, I don't remember if I only touched the plate when I was trying to pop Umbreon off. So now I'm gonna have to re-level the whole thing. It is the one thing I'm not super happy about with this plate. But it's not the worst. Like, honestly, as long as I remember it, it works well. And I just thought about it. I never made the the Instagram announcement. It is what it is. I'll probably do a test one before, and if the test sticks perfectly, I'm not gonna have to do anything. But see, Umbreon was still had some resin in it. I try to make the holes where it made the most sense, because if it doesn't drain properly, the model could crack because there's uncured resin that builds up pressure. That really sucks, because no one wants to see their project split apart. And lift this up. Almost knocked it over. I'll probably rewatch that and realize how out of sync that is. Alright, these are two failed Yuji Itadori heads. The one that didn't fail is painted. Right now we're not going to use any of that because we're going to use this bucket full of alcohol. Yay! So, I hadn't put on the mask yet just because I wanted to explain everything up to this point. Now that we're here, this Umbreon needs to go into the bucket. This is why I need this to be better set up, but it'll get there, it'll get there. It takes time. You just need to start doing your projects and getting shit done. It's not about shit being perfect. It's about whether or not you try. Sorry, I just need that for myself. Ooh. Okay. It fit. My biggest worry was that it would not fit. Even just dunking it and bringing it out. Because right now it hasn't thrown up all the past resin that it's like taken off the models. At least I can say that drains, or at least appears to drain really well. That should shake off a good bit of resin. Make the model look much cleaner. Of course, it still has alcohol. So here's what we're gonna do. Umbreon is gonna be in this tank. Let's say 5 minutes. No, 6 minutes. Normally I do 10, but since I will be flipping them over, don't cut corners, don't cut corners. So that's what I was talking about. It kicked up all that other resin. I need to look into how you wash it or clean out that other resin. Because I've seen people extend the use of the alcohol like that. Because don't get me wrong, alcohol do be pretty expensive, and I've managed to make this batch last almost a year. I ran into the wrong camera. Whoops. Yeah, let's see. Let's find there. Display capture. That looks pretty good, actually. It's kind of crazy to see how far behind YouTube is. But the moon is actually coming along pretty good. It's the farthest it's made it. So that was just a tangle, thankfully. Let's see. I'm gonna move over to the other desk. Boom. All right. While I'm over here, let's fix the exposure. There we go. Is that too much of a difference? No, what it is, probably just something I can change over here. I could if I had the mouse, but I'll throw this back up here for a second. Hopefully in the next few days I'll have this working correctly. Okay, that has 7 minutes. This actually could work. You can kind of see what it says. It says 6 minutes and 23 seconds. Decent enough, I guess. It's about to go. Oh, it was like 30 seconds then around that time. Alright. Yeah, that moon is starting to get some good definition. Of course, I don't have the desktop button yet. Or display Stream Deck button set up yet. Look, maybe this weekend I'll take the time to set everything up, okay? I just needed to get things started. Oh, I can scroll and zoom in. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Oh, and it tells me the percentage of the phone battery. That moon is gonna look real good. As soon as I show it. There we go. It's the furthest it's made it. Hopefully it actually is done tomorrow. This just reached 5 minutes, so I'm gonna flip Umbreon. Boom. I wonder if there's a way to set up, if you pop something out, pop everything else that pops out there back in. Boom, boom. Alright, that reached 5 minutes, like 30 seconds ago. Not completely, but oh my goodness. Just one pair, two pair, there we go. I think the important part is the longer amount of time. Stop. There we go. No, I started back up. The longer amount of time is for what's inside. So hopefully it's kept that moving a decent amount. I'm gonna do a final dunk at the end. That way anything that might have gotten stuck. That's really as much as I need Umbreon to go down in there. Start that back up. Not sure what. Telephoto. That was actually pretty smooth. Boom. That's gonna be my Emerald Lagasse thing. Boom. Maybe a snap. And again, I came to sat down at the wrong camera. Very, very professional. Very professional. Alright. That says like 3 minutes. So what's the plan once the moon is done, once Umbreon is done? I'm gonna have to leave him drying overnight, and I'll set that up here in a second. Try to position him so that any alcohol and any resin can drip all the way out. The moon, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on overnight. Like I said, this is the furthest it's made it so far. So super happy about that. And hopefully make time tomorrow to properly set up the stuff over here at the desk. That way I can switch between scenes and not have the audio issues I had today. By the way, I just looked at this. This is always the tip always gets stuck. I just also don't want to break it. There we go. And then I place it right back behind the window again. Actually printed out pretty dope. Printed this a while back, I think when I first got this printer at the start of the year. Anyway, that sound can definitely be grating, so my bad. Sorry. Kind of. One of the big projects. Let me see. So I printed a Wolverine helmet in time for Deadpool and Wolverine. And it turned out pretty good. I'm actually missing the piece that goes here. Magnetically sticks to each other. One of the magnets just came out. I'll have to fix that. But magnetically attaches. Pop that away. It's got a little bit. I have a big head, so this doesn't exactly work. See? And then this, it just doesn't go low enough. My head is too big. Oh, shit. But it looks super cool. This was before realizing you need to size up helmets if you have a big head. Guess what? I have a big head. One of the projects I want to do next month is actually, I'm just going to bring his head. This one is one I printed a while back too. But with Stormlight 5 coming out, Kaladin in November. It's actually Kaladin and Syl, so it's pretty dope. And then this one's my personal favorite because when my resin printer stopped working, I don't feel like talking about why it stopped working. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it on the FDM printer. This giant Luffy is supposed to be normal pop size, but obviously he isn't. I'll move this out the way. And table set. Display capture can go away. There we go. Actually, could probably bump ISO. Oh yeah. I think he looks badass. How well do I show up if I go stand over here? Oh, not terrible. But yeah, this Luffy is the one that I ended up printing in FDM. I decided to go with some green PLA, clear PLA for the pipe, because I didn't know whether or not I was going to want to do colors or lights through it. Maybe, probably not. Because I do have to filler primer most of this, and then I'm going to have to sand it, paint it, ideally airbrush paint it. But I got to get my skills up, which is kind of the point of all this. Completing projects weekly so that come the end of the year, I can have this completed. I'm not in a rush to mess this project up. I've got it printed. It's going to be sitting in the project shelf. I actually have quite a few projects I need to get going. And I think that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. With, let's see. With the moon at 14%, it's about an hour in this. So it had no point, at no point had it made it past an hour. All right, by 6 in the morning, this should be done. I will post a photo on Instagram if it is done. If not, it's gonna be an incomplete moon, or I just didn't wake up at 6. But either way, picture in the morning, Umbreon, we gotta put over here. There we go. I need to set everything up on the stream deck. I'm gonna do a final dunk right there. Ah, my foot. Ultra low. Back to this angle. I just sigh for no reason. I just realized that, things are going good. I just happen to sigh a lot. I'm getting used to the delay of the audio in my ear. because I'm used to monitoring. That way I know, hey, if I at least hear myself, it's not too bad. Something's working right. I really do it more for me. Alright. That's the reason why I put those gloves there too. I'm not too worried about touching that. Because as soon as I put that in the cure station, it should be alright. But I guess that's what I didn't do, right? So, Umbreon will now look super glossy. It's probably the best view of Umbreon so far right now. Alright, so that's gonna dry. We'll check back on that tomorrow. Now, let's get a final close-up on the moon right here. Telephoto. Boom. Ah, I'm too close. That's what it is. There we go. Hopefully it looks good. I'll just do back camera. Go from up here. I'm gonna have to make a mental note about having to re-level that. I'll put the time lapse in its own separate post. Switching to telephoto. Boom. Hopefully I don't knock that over. I gotta end the stream. It's time to go to bed. Alright. So, Umbreon there. Not looking too bad, right? So we got Umbreon, the moon, I think he's gonna turn out looking really, really good. No, that's chat. That's okay. There we go. So tomorrow we pick up with that. Hopefully we just need a sand. And then maybe we can even do a base coat. Ooh, I have to clean the airbrush. I wanted to do that tonight, but between stream technical issues and just other snags, it is what it is. I say that a lot, I know. But hope y'all have a good night. We'll pick up tomorrow. Have a good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Makes sense right now because it's midnight. Bye.